DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, this is DFA Online here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Senior officials from the Philippines and Australia has convened for the 7th iteration of the Philippines-Australia Strategic Dialogue, reaffirming both nations' commitment to deepening cooperation on regional security, defense collaboration, and emerging areas of mutual interest. In a statement, the Philippines Department of Foreign Affairs, or DFA, said the discussions focused on enhancing maritime cooperation, countering transnational crime, ASEAN chairmanship in 2026, and strategic alliances. There were also discussions on bolstering defense ties such as maritime security, countering terrorism, defense infrastructure, and defense policies. Both sides also explored new areas for cooperation, including cybersecurity, climate resilience, and critical infrastructure, among others. Australia emphasized its shared views with the Philippines on current challenges facing the South China Sea and the Indo-Pacific region. Australia also expressed continued support for the Philippines' capacity building requirements and supply of operational assets. The officials also reiterated their commitment to the 2023 Philippines-Australia Strategic Partnership and agreed to sustain high-level exchanges, joint exercises, and programs that enhance regional peace and stability.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
In our consular news, Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization or CTBTO Executive Secretary Dr. Robert Floyd lauded the contribution of Filipinos to preventing nuclear war and maintaining world peace, with the country among the first to sign on to the CTBT. Executive Secretary Floyd made the remarks during his public lecture on detecting nuclear tests and beyond, harnessing the full benefit of CTBT data at the Conrad Hotel in Pasay City on March 18. During the event, Executive Secretary Floyd stated that from the security guard and groundskeeper to the station operators and managers, all personnel contribute in their own way to ensuring that the International Monitoring System or IMS consistently and reliably supplies data on any nuclear weapons test. Executive Secretary Floyd noted that the Philippines has been available since day one when the CTBT was opened for signature. He also encouraged young Filipinos to join the CTBTO Youth Group, an organization of students and young professionals dedicated to promoting CTBT's universalization and early entry into force, as well as its verification technologies for international peace and security. Since the CTBT opened for signature in 1996, only 10 nuclear tests have been conducted compared to over 2,000 tests in 1945 to 1995. The Philippines hosts 3 of CTBTO's 321 IMS stations, a global network for detecting nuclear weapon tests. The 3 IMS stations managed by the Department of Science and Technology or DOST are located in Davao, Tanay, and Tagaytay. According to Dr. Floyd, the Philippine stations were part of the system that detected the 6 nuclear weapons tests conducted by the Democratic People's Republic of Korea or North Korea. The public lecture was organized by the Department of Foreign Affairs with attendees from the various government agencies, students, and other stakeholders. This is Dr. Floyd's first official visit to the Philippines as CTBTO Executive Secretary, which included a courtesy call on President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., visits to the IMS stations in Tanay and Tagaytay, and meetings with Secretary of Science and Technology Renato Solidum Jr. and the Philippine Nuclear Research Institute and the Acting Secretary of Foreign Affairs Maria Helen de la Vega.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
More news from the Philippines Service Posts. The Philippine country team in the United Arab Emirates or UAE, composed of the Philippine Embassy in Abu Dhabi and the Philippine Consulate General in Dubai, officially kicked off the period for overseas voting on March 20 with a simultaneous joint briefing for Filipino community leaders, media outlets and personalities, organizations and key stakeholders in the UAE on online overseas voting for the 2025 national and local elections. Commission on Elections or COMELEC Director Ayan Michael Gionaga was the resource speaker for the event that was held in hybrid format on live telecast and online streaming with the simultaneous participation of attendees from Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Philippine Ambassador to the UAE Alfonso Ver and Philippine Consul General in Dubai Marford Angeles facilitated the briefing that aimed to provide clear guidance on the implementation of the new online voting system and ensure that overseas Filipino voters in the UAE are well informed and prepared to exercise their right to vote in the upcoming elections. The UAE has the highest number of registered overseas Filipino voters all over the world at around 189,396 according to the COMELEC's certified list of voters or CLOV for Abu Dhabi and Dubai. For the first time, Filipino overseas voters in the UAE will be casting their votes online using mobile devices. The event marks the start of a series of activities that the Philippine missions in the UAE will be holding for online overseas voting for the 2025 national and local elections. The briefing was streamed live on the official social media pages of Abu Dhabi PE and Dubai PCG to extend the session's reach. Through this initiative, the Philippine country team in the UAE reaffirms the commitment to foster greater voter awareness and encourage participation among overseas Filipinos in the UAE for the 2025 national and local elections.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that wraps up today's edition of DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, I am Win Peñano. Good day.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.